Right, JBL JumpFest has finished. The 2 days of action are complete and it's time for us to leave. So what are my reflections, my thoughts on JBL? Well, I'd thoroughly recommend you guys having a go. There's been great competition and a great atmosphere, and the opportunity to compete with elite athletes, or in the same arena I should say, is a great opportunity in the open events. JBL has been running for 8 years, and this is the first time that they put on events for, let's say, more everyday level athletes. There are open events for the women's high jump and men's and women's long and triple jump. Many of you guys came from all over Europe and indeed further afield to compete. I had 2 jumpers, Leigh and Paul, and Leigh did particularly well as she won the women's open category with a leap of 6 meters and 7 centimeters. We also hung around to watch the elite fields compete, and there were 3 championship best performances in the men's long jump, men's triple jump and women's long jump. Highlight for me was Andy Diaz's 17 meter 20 leap in the obviously men's triple jump. The fact that after 8 years of running the event these were championship best performances perhaps indicates that the elevated and sprung run-up doesn't produce as long jumps as may be thought. Diaz obviously got the best out of it, but for many of the world's and Europe's elite jumpers, they were jumping lesser distances than what they would be normally jumping. So I do think if you come out here, you need to be aware that the surface may affect you. Personally, I think that you need to go across it. If you try to put too much force down into it, then it can spring you up. And it also appeared that in particular spots on the run-up, there were dead spots. So particularly in the triple jump, around the long jump ball, just after it, if you struck wrongly in that position, you could actually see the force being dissipated into the run-up's structure. Diaz, on the other hand, as I've indicated, was going flatter across the track surface and getting more out of it. So do, as I've said, bear that in mind. It's easily accessible. The British athletes flew from Luton, Stansted for example, into Kosice airport, which is only about 10 kilometers away. Other athletes from Europe can get here obviously by air, but there's a railway station in Kosice which connects with various other European cities. It was great to meet many of my subscribers and people who recognise me from the YouTube channel and have a chat. So do come out next year and hopefully I'll see you then. Please do subscribe to the channel and leave any comments you may have on the JBL in the section below. Well, it's day 2 and I'm off to the track to see Paul and Leigh jump. The weather's better today, well hopefully it's going to last and it's not going to rain because at 4 o'clock the elite events are on. Leigh and Paul are on at 12 and 2 o'clock respectively. Yesterday it was great, the weather cleared up. I know I'm going on about the weather, but when I arrived on the Wednesday it was absolutely tipping down. Street meets are a really great concept and the crowd are literally up close and personal, and that was particularly the case with the high jump, which was won by Michaela Huber of the Czech Republic with a leap of 1 meter 84. Michaela then went on to do the triple jump. It was a minute's walk from the high jump area to the elevated run-up in front of St Catherine's Cathedral in Kosice, and she jumped 13 meters 34 and had a couple of no jumps well in excess of 13.50. So the Czech athlete had a great day.